What did the all-American reject say while playing Riichi Mahjong? When you call a run, you can hear me yell, you can hear me yell. When I get fourth place, you can see me dwell, you can see me dwell. I hope I find a honey man that treats me well. It was either this song or I parody Adele. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day, everyone, folks. I know, surprisingly, 170 pages of a Riichi Mahjong song parody document, and we have not done that. So I know, I can't believe it either. There's a chance that Google Drive or the Google Docs malfunction, and we have done that song before. In which case, that's gonna happen sometimes. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're gonna order some fries, or you're gonna get a little onion ring inside, and I think that's okay. Folks, we're back. We're playing Mahjong Soul. I'm not gonna lie to you. Feels okay, right? It doesn't... This is, wow, what a perfect, like, what am I, playing Line Rider right now? Oh, there's a reference from in the year of our Lord 2026. Do people still know what Line Rider is? It's where you would draw a line and then a little guy on a sled would ride that line. Look, that last game, I don't think there was anything that we could have done. We're going back into the Jade Room today because I still believe in myself. I still believe in myself. This is the first video that I'm recording in the new year. It's a new year. It's a new me. You know that, I mean, I shouldn't probably be disclosing this, but at midnight, they restart all the servers at Yostar, and so it technically resets everyone's RNG, and it's kind of like a spiritual, like, exorcism. It's just like a renewal of your heart and your body and your spirit. So, we're going back into the Jade Room today. As we load in, let me just say this. If you like this song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. I think Yusong HQ is crumbling. Was yesterday's... maybe I shouldn't be... Was yesterday's featured comment a repeat comment? Folks, Yusong HQ might be crumbling. But anyway, it's going to bring us to today's featured comment, which I know for sure is a non-repeat comment. Area Cuss writes, "Great vid, boss, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the Piplup avatar. I appreciate a lot of stuff about this. I also want to give a quick shout out to all the patrons. Patreon.com/YU_SONG. The link is down below in the description. Thank you so much, everyone, for allowing me to keep doing what I'm doing. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, as well as the shout out like you're hearing right now, and a whole bunch more. So sincerely, thank you for joining me on Patreon. They give me the biggest slice of the pie there. All right, folks, we're locked. We're loaded. This hand, it's okay, right? We got one red 5 and we got one Dora. It's going to be hard to actually be able to call Riichi. That's going to be one of the biggest barriers to winning this hand. I don't know if this is necessarily giving Pinfu. I don't know if it's necessarily serving fast hand. But, you know, we could draw. Yeah, this is kind of... I was afraid of this. I was really afraid of this. This is 7 pairs. Oh, no, dude. They got me going 7 pairs in 2026. This is fine. 4 pairs in our hand. It's not the best thing in the world. It's not the worst thing in the world. See, that makes me want to play normal. Anybody else in the club tempted with the thrill of normalcy? Yo, I want to be normal. Me trying to blend in on Twitch whenever we do a collab. I want to be normal with it. All right. I don't know. We could look back with Maka. East 1, 5 of bamboo, 7 pairs avoidance. We can see if Maka wanted us to maybe cut like one of characters or something. I mean, they're trying to get me back, but I'm not. No, I know what I'm worth. I'm playing this like a normal hand. We draw into 3 of bamboo followed by 3 of bamboo. Sheesh. Riichi, Pinfu, red 5 Dora. Yusong, why was that sheesh so sad? My throat still hurts. I'm still in a little bit of a sore throat era, so you'll have to be a little bit patient with me. I can't do my full, you know, it's the full power is just not there. Yusong, how are you doing outside of the game? I'm doing okay. Yesterday night for me was New Year's Eve. I was in bed by 9:45. I wanted to be in bed by 9:30. Didn't quite happen. Just because like I'm a little under the weather right now and I'm not feeling great, and so I was in bed by 9:45. I was feeling great about it. I was full on Grinch mode, by the way. You saw I'm daring you to live a little. Oh man, left leg with the dealer, Riichi Sumo, single tile Yorking it for the door. Oh my god. At least this is just a 12k hand. I mean, that's still gonna hurt, right? Like we're definitely not happy that left lord won a 12,000 point hand, but at least it's not an 18,000 point hand. So always look on the bright side of life. And then, you know, one Mongon basically gets us back into first place. So it's not the end of the world. Not the starting hand that you want to see. Excuse me, Yostar. I was promised a server reset at midnight. My brother works at Nintendo. Please, I beg of you. I was full on Grinch mode. I was genuinely like, it was raining really hard last night, and it still is raining really hard right now. And so I was like, oh yes, it's raining really, really hard. Maybe this means that they won't be able to do fireworks. Because I genuinely don't feel, I just don't feel good, and I wanted a good night's sleep. Against all odds, though, the spirit of celebration triumphed, and there were still fireworks. But I think like after, because even at the time where I was going to bed at like what, 10 p.m. They were starting to do fireworks, and I was like, oh, bah humbug, like this really unironic bah humbug. Like, I'm not happy about this. But I eventually just slept. I eventually just got to bed anyway, and that was kind of nice. I'm gonna discard this just in case we draw into like a 6 or an 8 of circles, right? I want to be able to accept the 8 of circles specifically, just because it is the Dora tile after all. Okay, I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. I'm telling you right now, 8 of circles is our nut draw. Riichi, Pinfu, Dora, nothing. But like Riichi, Pinfu, Dora would be nasty. Hey, if you were single tile Yorking it for the Dora and it came to pass, I'm gonna single tile York it for the Dora. Maybe we also get a Sumo Ipatsu 2 Aura Dora or something nasty like that. Do I expect anyone to cut the 8 of circles? Absolutely not. We're playing in the Jade Room. Like, this is, people know the rules of Riichi Mahjong, and they know a little bit of strategy too. And not everyone's young, dumb, and full of crumbs like me, so I don't expect anyone to be throwing the Dora tile. But the good news about this hand is that even if someone chases a Riichi, if we draw the Dora, we get to win. We don't have to discard the Dora. So that's one very, very small, 1 pixel high, the silver lining that we can see on the horizon right now. But yeah, I was able to sleep through the fireworks, so that felt great. I was kind of expecting my throat to feel a little bit better today. Spoiler alert, it's not feeling better today. I'm trying. Yesterday, I was peeing the whole day. I was genuinely peeing the whole day. There was no, and this is too much information, but I need you to know that I'm genuinely trying to like get over this sore throat as fast as possible. There was no color in my pee, okay? It was like a transparent layer in Photoshop. It was just nothingness. You know what I mean? And I was drinking water all day. Today, by the way, I'm like taking it even more seriously. Oh god damn. Okay. So crossword chases are Riichi. They might have a perfectly fine double-sided banger. In which case, good on them, right? There's nothing we can do about that. We're just hoping to sumo the Dora anyway. Lucky for us, we're drawing into some safe tiles. Not guaranteed, right? At any moment, we might draw the Kiss of Death and give a crossword the greatest day of their life. Oh my god, their name is Buy Bitcoin too. Oh my god. Oh my, don't deal into Buy Bitcoin. Oh my god. Oh my god. You don't understand. I've immortalized my 7 pairs hand as an NFT. No. Okay, I thought we were about to deal in with the 7 of bamboozlers. We get the last draw. If there is a god, okay. Well, the existence of god remains to be seen, but we were both kind of yorking it for the door. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. 2 Riichi sticks left over on the table, so a free 2,000 plus a free 600, 2 times 300. So a free 2,600 points for the taking for whoever wins this round. Could be a Tanyao moment for a guy like me, right? Or a White Dragon moment for a guy like me. Or a Tanyao moment for a guy like me. Yeah, sure. I think, yeah, I think we pawn our chi here. I think this hand is fast. And although it is just a Tanyao, and all simples and 1 Dora hand, right? Only a 2-han hand. That's still 3,000 points in the dealer seat. Plus, we get an extra 2,600 points. This is like a 5,000 something point hand. It's worth it for me to play a little fast and loose, to try to get to the finish line a little bit faster. We can always draw into like the red 5 of characters, right? That's also something that we can do. Or we could just have the greatest day of our lives and draw into the 4 of bamboozlers, another copy of the Dora. Can I just be real with you, though? Can I just be real with you? I think we pawn this. I don't think 6 of bamboo is likely to come out. If I'm just going to be real with you, I don't think it is likely to come out. I mean, just because it's so close to the door, I think people are going to want to keep their 6s and their 5s to try to accept the Dora tile. So, oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna get a million spankings by Maka after the game today. I don't really know about this one, but I'm trying to play safe, and I want to be able to pawn into the door if we are so lucky. Holy smokes, to get a 3rd one. All right, this is grody. This is genuinely grody. Left Lord is gonna pawn. Be my guest, and let me say this: put my service to the test. We're gaming right now. What do we want to draw into? Obviously, a winning tile will be nasty. 4 of characters is also good. 4 of characters allows us to upgrade from a double pair weight to a double-sided banger. So, That is another thing that we could draw into. 6 of characters unfortunately puts us into Zazie for Earth in jail. If this is your first video, don't worry, you'll catch up pretty soon. Oh man, this ain't my dad. This is a cell phone. I'm gonna win off of the Dora. I just feel it in my loins. I'm gonna win off of the Dora or the red 5. I feel it in my freaking loins. I'm waiting. This is the worst double pair weight I've ever seen in my entire life. Because no one wants to discard a 5 and no one wants to discard a Dora. But like, this 8 is so good. Tanya, Dora, a 3-Han banger, and then we get all this extra maraschino cherry nonsense on top. That's gonna feel good. What was I yapping about? Oh yeah, today I'm taking it so seriously. I'm taking my throat health. Fine, I'll do it myself. I gave myself 3 more Dora. So I'm just going to give myself the widest outs possible. Because now I have Tanya, 3 Dora, 4 Dora, 5 Dora. I could have Hanem on this noise, but like I like the flexibility of whatever this is. Like, this is just better odds, right? It's going to be so tragic if we draw into a 4 of bamboo or a 5 of characters. We conned into 3 Dora. That's genuinely grody. That's disgusting. That usually doesn't happen, okay? If you're watching this, con is usually not good. Con is usually not good. But because we're in Tenpai, it's much better in this situation. So if we don't win this hand, it is the saddest day of my life. I don't mean to hyperbolize, but like it might be the saddest day of my life if we don't win this hand. I mean, come on, how bad could this be? All the 8s are gone. All my apes gone. A crossover know one thing or two about that, right? No one's waiting with a 7-8 in their hand. Shouldn't that mean the 6 comes out? Obviously, this is such copium right now, but oh, mamma mia. So no one is going to deal into me. There's just no way, right? Because I did con and then I cut the door. That's like the scariest thing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Whatever. I'll take the 3,000 point hand. Now there's a free 2,900 points from an extra repeat counter for whoever wins this hand. Yeah, I'm not coming back for 30%. I'm coming back for everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not doing 13 orphans. I should have counted first, obviously, but like I'm not doing 13 orphans with this. What do I want to draw into? Another east one would go really, really hard. I guess 3 of bamboo also kind of goes hard. It is the Dora tile after all. Anyway, that's Yusong, you got any New Year's resolutions? I was joking about this on stream. Genuinely, my New Year's resolution is the cheesiest New Year's resolution. Is just to exercise a little bit more. Oh, I didn't even finish my other anecdote. Yusong HQ is collapsing, and my mind is going first. I'm trying to take care of my throat today because I'm drinking tea with honey, and I was drinking tea with honey all day yesterday. And I'm trying to glug. You know what I mean? I'm not, and that doesn't mean like I'm just trying to drink a lot of tea and honey today. That means that I'm trying to gulp the tea in a way where it coats. Because if you just drink tea, it might go down the gullet without, like, saying hi to anyone. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, it might just, like, go down. And then I don't know if you're getting the benefit of drinking the tea with the honey. So I'm trying to, like do a little, like, I'm trying to create a whirlpool in my own system. Such that it, they cut it too early. You wouldn't cut that from a 2-2-3 shape, right? So that's what we're going for right now. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. This is hilarious. Am I ever folding here? I have 1 safe tile with which I can fold. Yeah, I don't think I'm folding. This is so sad, though, because I'm not in Tenpai, and my hand is just a 1-Han banger. Oh my God. Genuinely sadness and sorrow from the Naruto Season 1 OST. I don't just have 1 safe tile. I have this tile, I have this tile, and I have this tile. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Don't win off of the West one. So the Dora is hilariously a safe tile. Lamau, by the way. I guess there just is no God anymore. The Dora was a safe tile even before they called Riichi. How many 2s are gone? A bunch of them? I'm not conning here. This con is objectively wrong. This con is the most wrong thing I've ever seen in my entire life, okay? No memes. Non-hyperbole. Sure. I think this is probably fine. Because I'm now looking at it like it's either 1 of characters or that. 5 of characters is no longer safe. 5 of characters or 6 of characters could still deal into a crossword. Now all the 2s are gone, so It's impossible for someone to be waiting with a 2-3. We're gaming right now. Right Lord knows exactly what I'm talking about. Hang on. I still want to be in Tenpai, but the south wind is looking terrifying right now. This is looking really, really bad. So what do I want to see here? Left Lord deals into a crossword. No, God, no. Murph, no. Riichi Sumo, Pinfu, Tanyo. Okay. Well, this is still a little bit of a stinker. They get paid $1 million. There were like 5 Riichi sticks available for the taking. At least our dealer penalty wasn't that big, but it would have been nice to win that hand. It would have been nice if our previous hand won when I was getting a little fast and loose. Fortune favors the bold. A crosser would know something a little bit about that. But alas, we must continue playing. Alas. Did I unironically say the word alas? We're poetic posting on main right now. I'm trying to glug. I'm trying to like swish the water around such that the throat is getting the benefits of whatever the honey is supposed to be doing within the throat. Is it working? I don't know. You saw what else is going on? Haven't heard you talk about improv class in a while. Thank you for asking. I'm at a weird, can we just talk amongst friends right now? I'm at a weird point with improv where it's like, I want to be very careful here because I don't want to just seem like a whiny baby. Oh, don't worry, Yusong. You already, like, we've watched your YouTube videos. We've been subscribed. Okay, I hear you. You've seen me play Mahjong. So I don't have to hide anything, right? But even so, like, I get the idea. Something about the improv class environment feels a little chilly. Like, for example, because we're just performing to each other, right? It's like, you know, sometimes there's anywhere between like 12 to 16 people in the class. Half of the people will be performing. This is a nasty Suji trap. Riichi 7 pairs. Suji trap. I'm not, like, only an idiot would be waiting for the 7 of bamboo in a normal hand. Your Honor, I am that idiot. Like, I don't know. I think this is, or maybe, yeah, because I wouldn't have I would cut the 8-9 if I had a 5-6, but then I wouldn't cut the 4 if I had a 5-6. I think this is a good Suji trap. I think this is a really good Suji trap. Holy frick. Because this is like, oh, what if they have an 8-9? But I clearly don't have an 8-9 because I wouldn't be doing whatever this nonsense is if I had an 8-9. This is so sad. Oh my God. I'm calling the nastiest hand of all time. And then a crossword is just going to play 0 defense and win anyway. This is so sad. This is so sad. I'm just begging for one crumb of the existence of God. Thank you. Oh my God. Riichi 7 pairs, all simples. 6,400 points. Because 7 pairs usually gives you weird mini points and like a weird score. And that's a 6,400 banger right there. Sure, it would have been awesome had we hit 1 Aura DZ or 2 Aura DZs by the nature of 7 pairs, but beggars can't be choosers. So, like, here's the thing. I am an easy laugher, okay? I laugh even when things aren't funny. Why? Because I think, and we might disagree here, we might morally get into a little bit of fisticuffs right now. I'm saying words that I've never said before on today's commentary. Don't know what's going on. I even slept for a long time last night, so I can't even blame it on a lack of sleep. Whatever. And so, like, I'll laugh even when things aren't funny. Why? Because I think it's the right thing to do. In a class environment, it's a supportive thing to do. Because otherwise, if no one is laughing, that is a miserable experience, right? And you're trying to do something vulnerable, which is make other people laugh. It's already really scary not knowing what's going to come out of your mouth, improv style, right? Ooh, really good hand, but I have to discard the Dora in order to make it happen. Please just allow me to draw into the Dora, and then I can call Riichi 2 Dora. That would be nasty. I really don't want to discard this. But now I'm like, it's just a ticking time bomb. Yeah, dude, I think Right Lord definitely has it. This is a weird... You would only do something this stupid if you were going for the Dora. I am HO. Or maybe you have a white dragon. Okay, this should be fine. Yeah, white dragon is fine. Unless they had like a triplet of the white dragon and a triplet of the green dragons. Like, I think this is probably fine. But we knew that they had a dragon triplet or a seat wind or a prevalent wind or something. Otherwise, these calls are just totally whack. A crossguard might have opened up their hand because they had the green dragons. That was a weird moment. I don't think I was legally ever allowed to get rid of the green dragons there. Not a bad hand. Red dragon, red 5, and a DZ. So this is pretty good. What do we want to draw into? We kind of just want to draw into a pair of anything. Not of anything, but like, okay, a pair of the 5 of characters would go pretty hard. 7 of circles. This is a pretty weak shape, so drawing into 7 of circles would go hard. Sure, 2-3 shape. That's infinitely better than this 8-9 shape, so I'm probably going to keep that one around and then discard this one. Right Lord is going to pawn up the green dragons this time, but luckily for us, it is not the Dora, so it's just a regular green dragon moment. I don't hate my hand, but I'm also really far away from Tenpai. If I pawn this, I'm like a million tiles away from Tenpai. If I pawn this, what? Pawn this, I cut this. Draw into a 3, cut this. Draw into this, cut this. I'm like a million tiles away from Tenpai. I think if I use this as my pair, I might get more, it might be better if I use this as my pair and then just call Riichi. We could still probably end up on a double-sided banger too, right? A little bit awkward now that we have a red 5 in our hand, right? Probably it's going to be difficult to use. Even if we draw into like a 6 of characters, I don't really know what I'm going to discard from my hand. I don't want to break up the shape that's, that includes the Dora. A little bit awkward here, but I'm glad I didn't press pawn here. Maybe Maka's going to, am I going to get 1,000 spanking? South 1, red dragon, non-pawn. I want to see if, I want to see if Maka's, what? Oh no, this is so bad. I mean, it's C wind red 5. That's not the worst thing to deal into, but they are the dealer seat, so they get to run it back. Hang on, the rain has just stopped, so I'm scared because the sun is genuinely coming out, and I'm scared it's gonna blast its harsh rays through my window. Oh my god, I'm like seeing spots right now, but I think it's still okay right now. I'm a little overexposed, but it's not that. I'm gonna close the blinds a little bit more. So I'm laughing just because it's like, I don't know, trying to be a supportive, person. And you're like, oh, Yusong, well, actually, I've been on Reddit for 3,000 years. You're actually hurting the people in your class, because then how will people know if they're actually making someone laugh because of something funny, or if it's just you politely laughing? That's what I think of that. I'm sorry. That is like an ad hominem attack, right? I'm like, or that's like a straw man, except it's not a straw man. It's like an annoying man, right? I'm constructing someone annoying to argue against instead of a well-tempered human being. But like, that's how I think about that perspective. I'm like, oh, well, actually, like, well, what if people get the wrong, it's improv class. Are you kidding me? We're not at the freaking UN. Like, we're not doing foreign policy. Dude, we're at improv class. Like, this is so nothing. Like, we're just here to learn and maybe build confidence. So, like, I'm up there, like, well, regardless of whether or not I'm up there or someone else is up there. Hang on. Dora gets discarded. That's disgusting. This is so gross. Left Lord has the mandate of heaven and then some. That's so gross. That's so gross. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ripperonis to Right Lord. Genuinely? That's so messed up. That is so messed up. I'm sorry. That's horrific. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 shapes in the character suit. If I draw into a white dragon, now it's a little bit of a stinker. But if I draw into a white dragon, going for the half flush is not awful there. So what do we need to have happen right now? We need Left Lord to deal into Right Lord, and Right Lord needs to have a Baimon. Right Lord needs to have a disgusting hand, just because I can't kill Left Lord by myself, And if I continue to sumo in the dealer seat, I probably just slurp Right Lord into oblivion before coming back into this game. Weirdo hand, right? 4 pairs. Can't ignore the fact that we do have 4 pairs in our hand. Can't also ignore the fact that I want to play this one normally. I would love to play this one normally if it's allowed. I think it's a little too, like, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 shapes in the character suit, but I think our shapes are so bad if we start opening up our hand that it's not worth going for. This hand is probably not good. Dirty industry secret. We're probably not going to win this hand. If we do, we're going to have to get very lucky. Okay, am I going to deal into a Baimon? Okay, it's just C wind red 5. I don't like this because we've dealt into a lot of 2-Han hands this game. Which is not the end of the world, but it's also like, we might lose. I don't know. I hope we don't. Here we go. Could be 1, 2, 3. Only 3 shapes in the Bamboozler suit. If I draw into another like 9 of bamboo or an east wind or a south wind, yeah, that's not any of those. So I think we got to play this in Oppa normal style, Gangnam style reference in 2026. And so like, I've just noticed that people are really, like, protective with their laughs. And I don't know what that's about. Maybe they're just hard to make laugh. But it's just like a very frosty atmosphere. You know what I mean? And so I am like, I'm still going to be generous with my laughs, and you can't pathetic post on main in real life and be like, hey, I think we should all be, I mean, I think you could actually say this and probably it would be liked. Hey, I would appreciate it if we could all, I don't know. Well, that's like an annoying thing to say. So I don't know if there is something to be said in this situation. Like, oh, it would be nice. I would appreciate it a lot if, no, it's just too pathetic posting on main. There's no way to say like, hey, we should just be more supportive of each other. I don't know why we're being so protective over what, like ego. Like I don't know. I don't know what other people are thinking. And it's like, oh, Yusong, have you considered the fact I should have cut the 2 of characters? Oh my god, I was too busy ranting and raving. Deal in, please. There is no god. Oh my god, I should have cut the 2 of characters. It's not like I would have wanted to pawn the white dragons anyway, but it's still like, you know, the fastest way back into Tenpai. I'm not seeing that. Like, my hand is still a pile of rubbish. I know I am the dealer seat, but this might be a game where we have to enjoy second or we have to enjoy third. I know, I hate it too. I loathe the idea that we might have to enjoy second or third. But this hand is not the hand that's like gonna be the showstopper, you know? It's a little unfortunate, but I think it's true. How do I feel about Eastwind? I feel okay about it, but ultimately I think I'm gonna throw 8 of Bamboozlers. Not a big hand, please. Okay, wasn't a huge hand. Their character did not flash across the screen, so that it's not a when your character does that, it means that you have a Mongon or above of a hand. We pay out a dealer penalty. It's not the worst dealer penalty I've ever seen. We're now aiming for like medium-sized hands just so that we don't lose to buy Bitcoin. Okay, so and I have bought Bitcoin, and this is like way early on, and then I did lose a lot of money. So I not a lot of money, but it was like money, like it's just I shouldn't have been. It's silly. 1 2 3 Sanshokler, not the starting hand that I wanted to see. Sure, I mean complicated shape. Grab a bucket and a mob. That's a complicated A-word shape in the character suit. Maybe if we draw into a 3, we can wait on the 2 or the 5 as our pair. Same thing if we draw into an 8. Nah, the 8's kind of still really bad with it. I don't know. This is maybe a 1 2 3 mixed triple sequence hand, but if we're single tile Yorking it for so many tiles, that's a recipe for disaster. That's not a good or a fast hand. Left Lord, green dragon triplet, go ahead. I think you genuinely you are an unstoppable tour de force, like a Cannes film festival. I cut the door, by the way. I shouldn't have done that. A film festival review of a new art house cinema thing. You just got it. You just got it. And your discards are gross, by the way. I have no idea what you're going for, but your hand is good. If these are your discards, your hand is amazing. What is happening right now? What is actually happening? So we could honestly just fold here, right? Maybe we can get into Tenpai with like a Riichi Pinfu Tanya Red 5 situation. Yusong, are you genuinely thinking about all of that? Yeah, I am genuinely thinking about all of that. Like, this hand is just not very good. It is just not very good. Yusong, have you considered the fact that you're just not very funny? Yes. Are you kidding me? Like, I'm not trying to be like, oh my god, I know my jokes are so awesome. I know my fake British accent is so charming and endearing that it's a scientific marvel as to why no one is laughing. No, okay? Like, obviously not. Obviously, I've seen what happens when I make a joke, okay? I've looked at chat after I've made a joke expecting to see a flood of +2s only to see, like, you know, nothing happen on the screen for a long time before someone says, so yeah, I think you misplayed that last hand. So like, I know. I don't want to play. Dude, come on. Please pass. I mean, it came from a 3-5-7 shape. It's probably fine. How do I feel about this? Riichi. Oh, this is pretty stupid, right? God, I love Riichi Mahjong. God, I love Riichi Mahjong. I mean, we didn't know that they were in Tenpai. Okay, well, a 1-on hand. God, I hate this game. A 1-on hand gets us out of here in second place. A 1-on hand from anybody. Oh, my God. Daniel Arta, thank you so much for the follow, even when I'm not streaming on Twitch. Appreciate it a great deal. Sure. I don't know what this hand is going to be, but maybe a Pinfu nothing. Drawing into another red dragon would be tight right now. I won't lie to you there. That would be kind of nice. Oh, no. It's the slowest hand of all time. It is just the slowest hand of all. It is just the slowest. Oh, it's just the slowest hand of all time. Why am I keeping this around? I don't know. If we draw into a 2 of characters, it's still kind of good. Oh, no, dude. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is not. Oh, well. Oh, no. Oh, no. So if they sumo here, if they sumo a Mongon, I'm in third. Because they pay out 4K, I pay out 2K. And so I'm genuinely pretty happy about that. What is safe? I believe in the 1 of bamboo. You would not cut the 3 of bamboo as your first discard. Okay, now we know that they're not waiting with the 3-4. 2 of circles feels a little bit safer. They could be waiting with a 1-3, but we see enough 1s and 3s. A crossword knows that this is a dire situation. I mean, honestly, I think I'm laughing all the way to the bank with this. Okay. And we see a lot of the 2s as well, right? Oh my god. Are you serious right now? Oh my god. Oh no. No. I think I still have to fold this. You're gonna be so mad at me, but I think I still have to fold this. You're gonna be ethereally mad at me. You're gonna be so effing mad at me. I think I'm folding. I think I'm folding here. We're gonna look at this together with Maka. South 4. Folding. Cause if Riichi City was a Mongon, we're in third, and any day where we're not in dead last, it's a kiss the ground type of day, okay? I'm not getting minus 200 again. I just don't want to. And if a crossword wins, that's fine. We have another hand to try to change the course of history, right? Oh my god. Okay. I mean, they could have a pair of the one. Sure. Go ahead and sumo. Honestly, that's your right. That's your God-given right as the dealer. At least they did not sumo on the Dora. This is still fine. If we get like a 3-Han, 4-Han-ish hand, we can still end this game in second. Okay, a pair of the white Deezies. It's not the Dora. The Dora is the red Deezies. Oh my god, this hand is so bad. This is, I mean, it's not terrible. We have to enjoy third here, folks. This is your captain speaking, folks. We have to enjoy third here. Oh, I don't like it either. I would love to enjoy second place. But first place was robbed from us, right? Left Lord, they know someone at YoStar. We can't compete with that kind of networking. Master 2-star, God, I wish that were me. That is you, Yusong. You know what I mean. I wish we had a positive win-loss rate. So I was getting really tilted, just like walking around my apartment, being like, well, I was feeling really like insecure about it. And then I was like, Yusong, well, there's nothing you can really do about it. If people are gonna be protective, then people are gonna be protective. That's not a criminal offense either. Like, people are just human beings. They have a lot of reasons. Or you could genuinely just not be very funny that day. And it's not like, if it was, dude, if I wanted to tell jokes and not get laughs, I would just turn on the stream. I'm not joking, okay? I'm watching other people die. And it's like, a small laugh would change everything. I am not kidding. Like, this is some like copium, like hocus pocus nonsense, but I truly believe that like a tiny shift in energy where you realize that the room is not perceivably hostile towards you, where it's not the chilliest, most frigid atmosphere of all time. We're here for class. We're not auditioning for SNL. I don't know. So I've been on my own, you know, I've been on my own struggles about that. Left Lord cuts the Dora. They got something. They're probably in 10 by 4 at Pinfu only hand. Or they have a pair of the white dragons, and then one of us is going to have to change. I'm going to deal into this and enjoy third. I could pawn. No, I'm not going to do that. Why? Because I could call Riichi Tanyao red 5 something, right? And I could still win this hand. I don't necessarily have to bow out immediately. And we know no one has pawned into red dragoons, so I'm kind of like, you know, no one has a Mongon. Right Lord doesn't have a Mongon. They would absolutely pawn if they had a pair of the red dragoons. And now we know for sure no one has a triplet. Right Lord calls a Riichi. We have some safe tiles, so it's not terrible. We can genuinely get back into Tenpai here. That's not really what I want to see, but it's still okay. Am I really about to deal into someone? Okay, I'm not. How do I feel about 8 of bamboo? Yeah, all the 7s are gone, so I'm thinking I'm back, actually. I think it's impossible for someone to be waiting with 8 of bamboozlers. Do I ever chase the Riichi here? All right, Riichi, white dragon. No, it doesn't matter. Left Lord is just unstoppable. And they did have a pair of the white dragons because I'm a dummy. Because I deserve this. I deserve this. At least there's some educational moments in this game. This is like, relatively speaking, fairly tame skin, right? I like that guy. Wow, I like that guy. Hanging on for dear life. That's me. Okay. Minus 15? Sure. It's not minus 200. We're gaming right now. 2 matches in the gold or the Jade Room? Yes, my daily allotted torture. Sorry. Maka, spit on me. All right, come on. Dude. Played like a monster. Played like an absolute monster. South 4, folding decision. Hang on. That last South 4, it's debatable whether or not they wanted me to pawn either of these 7s, right? Why do I got effect display on? So yeah, it's genuinely debatable here. I'm glad that we didn't. And then another one came out. And now this one's less because, yeah, it's stronger for us to go for Riichi now. It's less likely that we draw. It's impossible that we draw into a triplet. Cut the 7. Cut the 7. We were about to cut the 8 and call it Riichi. Okay, that's fine. There was the first South 4. Oh my god. This one, right? This. Right Lord calls Riichi. I am folding. I am folding. I draw into pure double sequence. I fold. Handwritten apology in the comment section if you wanted me to cut 6 of characters, which is the tile next to the door, you dingus dongus, or the 7 of bamboo. Handwritten apology in the comment section down below. The people that were pissed off by this decision will not have made it into the Maka portion of the video. No, or if they have, which is some of you, by the way, it means that, well, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little aggressive today. You're going to pretend like you didn't. You're going to pretend like you didn't, and that's fine. You can do that too. So we're giga folding. We're giga folding. I play this like a monster. I play this hand like an S. Overall scores for the entire game. This is just for this hand. I play this hand like a monster. Because if Right Lord Sumo's a Mongon, we enjoy third. I'm still okay with that. I'm genuinely still okay with that. Dude, it all went wrong like so early, right? I mean, Left Lord Sumo's a Gigantamax hand. None of our hands worked out. Oh my god. I tried to do what Left Lord did. Did not work. This was so... Do they like the con? Yeah, they loved it. They loved it. I'm not folding this hand anyway. Yeah, I play this like a monster, dude. I just play this like a monster. Because no one's going to cut the door. I need to assume on my own tile. I need the best odds to do that. I conned into 3 frickin' door. Okay, gaming. South 1, there was another moment. The red dragons. We did not pawn the red dragons because my hand was ass mode. Okay, debatable, right? But like, I'm glad that we didn't make a wrong decision. Like, both of these sides are defensible. Game. And then the rest of it, this never panned out. I just refuse to believe. Yeah, I just... Oh my god. What, I'm supposed to just pretend that they're in Tenpai? I guess I am. Yeah, and the 1, I guess, is still kind of useful if we draw into a 2, 3, 4. 9 tiles in. Please be more cautious, Yusong. But that's like, when does it end? I'm using like a like a talking point I don't agree with, like a slippery slope. Oh man. Yeah, I should just be more careful. We're 9 discards in. We should just be more careful here. I'll put this in the LibreOffice document, which, by the way, I just updated it on the Patreon for this month in case that you ever want to. There's 2 documents. This document that we're about to pull up is Riichi Book 2. This is my second document. The first document is already really, really long, and it was slowing down my computer just opening it on LibreOffice. So 18, 9. If you are 9 discards in, just be careful, especially if your hand is hot garbage. Like, better to be safe than sorry. Better to be safe than sorry. And here's your permission to ignore the haters and fold if you're not pogging with your hand. Because, I don't know. Like, because this is just like a... I don't know. This is, folding here is not terrible either. Or just, yeah, playing a little bit safer and just pretending like someone else is called Riichi or something. Okay, South 1, Red Dragon, non-pawn. East 1, 5 of bamboo, 7 pairs of avoidance. There was a, yeah. We could have played this 7 pairs mode. They didn't want us to do so. No, they anything was fine here. This is when you know your hand is just bad. When any possible line is just correct. One of bamboo I also don't hate, just because Tenhou gaming, right? All simples gaming is a possibility here. But I wanted to keep my options open to draw the incredibly unlikely 3 of bamboo followed by another 3 of bamboo. And then Left Lord calls Riichi and we're just like done, right? We're done so wash. Yeah. There's nothing we can do. Left Lord genuinely had the mandate of heaven. I still had a fun time playing this game. Yeah. So anyway, my thinking about class is just like, well, I'm still gonna just try my best. Because there was a part of me that was like kind of, you know, not ugly, but I was like, well, okay, I'll be a little less generous with my laughs, and then hopefully people recognize. And then I was like, Yusong, number 1, I don't think people will care, and number 2, just be a nice person. Like, try to be a nice person anyways. What's the worst that could happen? And even if you feel more insecure as a result, that's fine. You get to work on, like, I don't know, still trying really hard anyway when it's not the most supportive environment. Whatever. You're just training with ankle weights on, and it's gonna make me a lot stronger the next time I have to collab with someone and none of my jokes are landing. Folks, it's gonna do it for today's video. If you like the song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out the channel such a great deal. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 3 p.m. Pacific. The link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our VOD channel, and our Patreon, which is the best way to support me. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.